Hello everybody, my name is Davis and welcome back to another video, and today we are here for another severe weather breakdown. Now today, we're going to be talking about an ongoing tornado outbreak that's bringing damaging winds, large hail, and strong tornadoes to a certain portion of the United States. So let's go ahead and get right into it, starting off with the Storm Prediction Center outlook for today, where we have an enhanced risk of severe weather across parts of West Texas and southeastern New Mexico, and then we also have a slight risk of severe weather for portions of northwestern Illinois. Tornado threat for today. If you're in that yellow area, you have a 10% chance to see a strong tornado in your town. So make sure that you do have a tornado action plan in place today in that region. Luckily, it's a very rural area. In fact, there's only about 30,000 people in that enhanced hatch risk for tornadoes today, okay? So areas to the east of Fort Stockton, again, make sure that you do have a tornado action plan in place today. Damaging wind threat for today, if you're in either of those yellow areas, you have a 15% chance to see wind gusts of 60 miles per hour or higher in your town, so look out for that. Hail threat for today, if you're in that red area, you have a 30% chance to see hail of 1 inch or larger in your town, and at least a 10% chance to see hail of 2 inches or larger in your town, so look out for that. Now, moving on to tomorrow, we have two marginal risks of severe weather, one being centered across portions of the lower Mississippi Valley, and the other one being centered across portions of the Ohio Valley. Now, tornado threat for tomorrow, if you're in that green area, you have a 2% chance to see a tornado in your town that extends across portions of southern Texas and southwestern Louisiana. Damaging wind threat for tomorrow, if you're in either of those brown areas, you have a 5% chance to see wind gusts of 60 miles per hour or higher in your town, so look out for that. And then hail threat for tomorrow, if you're in that brown area, you have a 5% chance to see hail of 1 inch or larger in your town tomorrow, so look out for that. Now, going into Monday here, we have an enhanced risk of severe weather for portions of the Central Plains here. This includes parts of Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas. And if we take a look at the probabilities, we can actually see that we do have a hatch risk for severe weather on this day as well. So what that means is that we're either going to have the chance for destructive winds, very large hail, or strong tornadoes on Monday there, okay? So make sure that you are looking out for that and do have multiple ways to receive alerts in that area. Again, that includes portions of southeastern Nebraska, eastern Kansas, central Oklahoma, and then just a sliver of North Texas there, all right? So moving on to Tuesday here, we have a slight risk of severe weather for portions of the mid-Mississippi River Valley there. All right, this is going to mainly be a damaging wind and large hail threat, but a few tornadoes cannot be ruled out. And even going into Wednesday, we have a slight risk of severe weather for portions of the Mississippi River Valley and the Ohio River Valley. Almost 40 million people are included in that, so look out for that. Now, moving on to what the models are showing for the next couple of days here, right? So this is right now, right? We have some strong to severe storms popping off in parts of Texas, a few in parts of Missouri, Arkansas, and even Iowa here, and then also some in the mid-Atlantic area. We go later into this afternoon around 5 p.m. We start to see our severe weather event across parts of West Texas start to unfold there with strong to severe storms in play for that area. And then same thing for our line of storms up into parts of northwestern Illinois. We see that we could have a bow echo shape even associated with this line, and we could end up seeing some damaging to even destructive winds with that line, so look out for that. Now, around 8 p.m. tonight, we're going to be talking about those storms more moving into central Texas with their severe threat diminishing, and same thing with the lines moving through Illinois. It's kind of going to be reaching eastern Illinois by this time, but it'll likely be died out by that time frame. Now, we go into midnight tonight. That's kind of the same trend, all right? Our line of storms in the Midwest moves into parts of Michigan here, specifically western Michigan, all right? Areas like Kalamazoo. And then our storms in central Texas remain to fire off, I will say that much. And going into tomorrow, the leftovers from that storm will actually drive our marginal risk of severe weather. We see that by 6 a.m. tomorrow, we do have some storms firing off in Oklahoma, Arkansas, Texas, Louisiana. You may wake up to a rumble of thunder or two in those areas. And then we go into the noon hours tomorrow, right? Actually around 10, 11, 12 a.m. or 12 p.m., we see that these storms do start to intensify and again maybe pose a little bit of a severe risk and then potentially even an isolated tornado threat. And we go into 6 p.m. tomorrow evening, and those storms are kind of done for the most part. Just some strong storms out there at that point. So now we're talking about Monday, right? This is the big day, guys. So we see that the NAM is really not painting too much convection until around 5 p.m. We'd have a line of damaging winds probably associated with this line of storms here across parts of Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, even all the way up into South Dakota. We're going to be talking about that. So right now, the NAM is actually painting more of a damaging wind and large hail threat, while the SPC is leaning more towards tornadoes, if I had to guess, okay? So Anyway, it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. Finally, watches, warnings, and advisories. We do have flood watches in effect for portions of Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Texas, so look out for that. But other than that, pretty calm right now. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please do be sure to like and subscribe. I will be going live this evening covering severe weather in West Texas and southeastern New Mexico. So make sure to tune in, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.